What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the STR Investing Podcast. I am your co-host, Mark Lumpkin, and we are giving you another Monday market data report. We bring these to you guys every Monday. You might be listening to this on Tuesday or Wednesday, but we try to drop every Monday market-specific data reports. And this week, we're breaking down Telluride, Colorado. It's a really interesting market that has data unlike any other market that I've seen. Oftentimes, we have some trends where we see markets do similar things. This market is really standalone from the markets I've broken down on this podcast. The data is really interesting. Obviously, it's a very seasonal ski town where a bulk of your money is made in a short period. But let's get into it, man. What can you do if you have a 3-bedroom in Telluride, Colorado? Well, if you're in the 50th percentile, you can make as much as about $75,000 a year. If you go into the 90th percentile, though, in 3 bedrooms, you can make upwards of 141 grand. So the revenue potential within the 3-bedroom category is almost double based upon your performance against your comps. Average daily rates in the 50th percentile are $720. Average daily rates in the 75th percentile are $889. And in the 90th percentile, it's over $1,000 a night at $1,040. Occupancy at the 50th percentile is 29%. In the 75th percentile is 41%. And in the 90th percentile, it's 53%. So there's your jump, right? You go from the average making 75 grand a year at 700 a night at 29% occupancy, all the way up to 140,000 a year at 53% occupancy, charging $1,000 a night. So depending on how you're performing against your comps, there's a huge revenue difference, a pretty big nightly rate difference, and then a big occupancy difference. If I go to 4 bedrooms, and what I guess is those lower performing 3 bedrooms are at 100% occupancy in ski season, and they're just absolutely dead in the off season, where those top performers are still making some money in the off season. Maybe not the same nightly rate they would, but they're still able to get people to come book. 4 bedrooms, we jump from 75,000 to 114,000 in the 50th percentile. 75th percentile jumps from 110 to 170, and 90th percentile jumps from 140 to 200. So we see a $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 increase from a 3-bedroom to a 4-bedroom. Clearly, that's a theme that we've seen through a lot of markets, but this one is drastic. You get a 4-bedroom in a 90th percentile, you could make 200 grand a year. You got a 3-bedroom in the 50th percentile, you make about a third of that. So it's really interesting to see what the data tells us. Average daily rate, 50th percentile is a little over 1,000, all the way up to almost 1,700 in a 90th percentile, with occupancy rates staying about the same as 3 bedrooms, 27% in the 50th and 50% in the 90th. So occupancy is about the same from 3 bedrooms to 4 bedrooms. Nightly rate goes up drastically, and the income potential is drastically different in a 4-bedroom over a 3. When we get into the 5 bedrooms, there's some serious money made in the 5 bedrooms, guys. The 50th percentile is earning $211,000 a year. The 90th percentile is earning $329,000 a year. It's the highest revenue we've seen in a 5-bedroom of any market I've broken down. Average daily rates for 5 bedrooms is $1,500 in the 50th percentile, and is all the way up to almost $3,000. $2,816 in the 90th percentile. Occupancy, there's a jump here as well in the 5 bedrooms. We go from about the 27% occupancy in the 3 and the 4s in the 50th, all the way up to 33% occupancy. Then if I get into a top performing property in that market as a 5-bedroom, you could do about 72% in occupancy. That's up from 50% in the 3 and the 4s. So rates really go up. Occupancy really goes up, and that's why 5 bedrooms earn dang near twice as much as 4 bedrooms do in that 90th percentile. 6 bedrooms, they just go bananas here. You've got the income earning potential of $279,000 a year in the 50th percentile, $386,000 a year in the 75th percentile, and $416,000 a year on 5 bedrooms in the 90th percentile. That's crazy, guys. It's the highest revenue I've seen of any market that I've analyzed. I know that real estate values are really high in that market and they're scarce. It's a very seasonal market, but it's crazy what this data tells us. There's a huge swing in those that are doing it well and are capitalizing and maximizing the busy season and then still getting a few bookings in the slow season versus those who are just counting on the busy season and making do with what they get. And then the 5th bedroom and 6th bedroom are super valuable in this market. Let us know what you guys think, guys. We appreciate you listening to the pod. Tune in every Friday for special guests and tune in every Monday for more Monday market data reports. I love bringing these to you guys. Every market's so different. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for tuning in.